Let's have a look at our interdisciplinary project, IDP, where we chose Sustainable Development Goal 8, SDG 8, which is for decent work and economic growth. What is the issue we are trying to solve? Bangladesh faces challenges in achieving Sustainable Development Goal 8, decent work and economic growth by 2030, but can overcome these obstacles by drawing inspiration from Japan's successful economic development. Now let's have a look at the research question our team made. A study to determine lessons for developing countries to learn from Japan's successful strategies in achieving SDG 8. So what's the purpose of SDG 8? Economic growth should be a positive force for the whole planet. We must make sure that financial progress creates decent and fulfilling jobs. We must protect labor rights and put a stop to modern slavery and child labor. If we promote job creation, we can make sure that everybody gets the benefits of entrepreneurship and innovation. Let's take a peek into our global perspectives. With a total population of over 125 million people, Japan is one of the major economic and cultural hubs of the globe and is home to several multinational corporations, academic institutions, museums and events. Japan achieved an impressive 84.7 or 100 score in SDG 8 by achieving high employment rates, a robust social protection system, an excellent educational system, innovation and competitiveness in various industries, and a commitment to resource efficiency and reducing the link between economic expansion and environmental damage. Here is Japan's unemployment rate from 2013 to 2022. Let's see how Japan has achieved SDG 8. And information technology. The country has achieved 27 of the 125 SDG objectives, and is expected to achieve 6 more by 2030. Japan has already achieved most of its goals for basic necessities and policy implementation. Japan has implemented policies for population dynamics, balanced development, and disaster risk reduction to address extreme events. It has identified 7 priority areas to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs: good health, longevity, growth, market creation, technological innovation, sustainable land use, energy conservation, environment conservation, and peaceful, safe, and secure society. Japan's unemployment rate is projected to be 2.8% by 2020, with equal pay and improved working conditions for all employees. The Japanese Ministry of Foreign Affairs contributed over $1.9 billion in official development assistance, ODA, in 2020 to help developing nations achieve SDG 8 and reduce poverty. Let's move on to the broader perspective. So these are some challenges and obstacles faced globally, including the COVID-19 pandemic, which has caused millions of job losses, wage cuts, and increased poverty, with many employees lacking access to education, training, and social safety. Economic progress in developing nations faces low productivity and poor infrastructure, while gender disparities persist in employment, pay, and entrepreneurship. Human rights abuses, including child labor, continue to affect millions. Despite the challenges faced, we have made significant progress. The global unemployment rate decreased significantly in 2022 to 5.8% from 6.9% in 2020. The percentage of young people who aren't in education or employment also decreased from 22.4% in 2020 to 21.7% in 2022. GDP per capita rose by 1.3% in 2016, and the International Labour Organization launched initiatives to promote decent work, social dialogue, skills development, and child labor elimination. The following graph shows the global unemployment rates from 2013 to 2023. Finland, Norway, Estonia, Sweden, Germany, France, Croatia, and Poland are all suggesting sustainable consumption and production patterns, gender equality, and investment in education and innovation. Denmark, Austria, Czechia, and the UK are prioritizing sustainable consumption and production patterns, gender equality, and renewable energy investment. These countries aim to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and ensure access to clean energy. Bangladesh, a densely populated country with over 183 million residents, is a vital economic, cultural, and educational hub. Achieving Sustainable Development Goal 8 requires addressing challenges like informal employment, skills, gender disparities, infrastructure, sustainability, and social safety nets. SDG 8 completion is hindered by limited investment data, high policy and regulatory risks, along child labor, which perpetuates poverty, social inequality, and discrimination, additionally contributing to the issue. Failure to complete SDG 8 can lead to social inequality, increased poverty, decreased consumer spending, environmental degradation due to military expenses, and negative health effects on soldiers and civilians. The following graph shows Bangladesh's unemployment rate from 2013 to 2022. Challenges of investing in sustainable industries for Bangladesh. High initial costs. Limited access to financing. Regulatory barriers. Market competition. Sustainable industries yield environmental and societal benefits, creating jobs, reducing poverty, protecting the environment, and promoting social justice. Here are some examples of indicators that can be used to measure progress towards SDG 8. Gross domestic product, GDP, growth. Unemployment rate. Labor productivity. Poverty rate. Gender pay gap. Now, let's have a look at the local and national perspective of Dhaka, Bangladesh. Bangladesh achieved SDG 8 by maintaining a high economic growth rate of 8.15% in 2019, reducing poverty from 24.3% to 20.5%, increasing labor force participation from 58.5% to 59.4%, enhancing social protection coverage from 2.5% to 2.7%, and supporting small and medium enterprises through various initiatives and policies. Child labor in Bangladesh affects millions of children, denying them access to healthcare and education. Ending child labor is morally right and a smart investment for social and economic growth. Bangladesh's SDG 8 data for 2020 shows a GDP growth rate of 5.24%, a 20.5% poverty headcount ratio, 59.4% labor force participation, and 2.7% social protection expenditure. The Prime Minister of Bangladesh has said, "We have made remarkable progress in achieving the SDGs despite the challenges posed by the COVID-19 pandemic. We are committed to ensuring decent work and economic growth for all our people, especially the women and youth, who are the drivers of our development." Bangladesh's government plans to achieve SDG 8 through a national employment strategy, improved coordination, innovation promotion, sustainable SME growth, social dialogue, and microfinance access. The ESCAP paper suggests economic recovery, digital innovation, green economy, social protection, while UNDP's 2020 progress report in Bangladesh recommends export diversification, education, gender equality, and resilience building. Bangladesh has made significant progress in achieving SDG 8 in recent years through various methods, such as investing in economic enhancement, empowering MSMEs, sustainable tourism promotion, expanding social protection, stakeholder cooperation, labor rights and standards. Now let's have a look at some of the solutions and ideas that have been implemented by Japan to achieve SDG 8. Some of Japan's methods for achieving SDG 8 are empowerment of all people, achieving good health and longevity, promoting technological innovation, sustainable and resilient land use, energy and climate, conservation of the environment, achieving peaceful and secure societies, and creating a growth market. After all of our research, here are some solutions and ideas for how Bangladesh can achieve Sustainable Development Goal 8. Invest in education and training. Bangladesh might spend money on training and education initiatives to raise the workforce's skill level. Both productivity and job prospects will improve as a result of this. Here is Bangladesh spending on education from 2013 to 2023, and Japan spending on education from 2011 to 2022. Promote entrepreneurship. By offering funding, education, and other resources to business owners, the government may encourage entrepreneurship. This will promote economic growth and the creation of new employment. The following graphs show Bangladesh's economic growth from 2013 to 2023, and Japan's economic growth from 2009 to 2019.
Improve infrastructure. Bangladesh may upgrade its infrastructure by spending money on its energy, communication, and transportation networks. This will support luring more companies and generating more employment. Encourage foreign investment. Through incentives like tax cuts and simplified rules, the government may promote foreign investment. This will promote economic growth and the creation of new employment. Let's see Bangladesh's foreign investment from 2013 to 2023 and Japan's foreign investment from 2013 to 2023. Combat corruption. The government may encourage international investment by offering incentives like tax rebates and simplified rules. As a result, the economy will flourish and more employment will be created. Here are two graphs. Bangladesh's score out of 100 for no corruption from 2014 to 2022 and Japan's score out of 100 for no corruption from 2014 to 2022. Let us present to you some of the results of the outcomes we've already done. Amongst our 4 videos, we have gotten a total of nearly 340 views. You can find our videos on YouTube under our channel, Team Diversification 5.0. Here are some of our future outcome plans on this mission. We can launch skill development programs like coding clubs, entrepreneurship workshops, or vocational training to equip students with practical skills. We can increase awareness about the significance of decent work and economic growth among our peers and communities. We aim to promote the establishment of entrepreneurship clubs or programs that educate students on starting businesses, creating jobs, and contributing to the economy. Here are 3 posters, one for the international region, one for the Arabic region and one for the Japanese region.